miss hearing the words I speak at night. It feels like a star in frozen time. You buy me flowers when you realize, and you pray that it can make things right. I've danced in the same goddamn duets, and the discos try to dance. No more can we carry on like this. I've had enough of this shit. I hope you'll change your ways. You're always playing games. Our love hasn't been the same for a while. You think that love remains? Well, that's okay. You just play your video game. You just play your video game. I hope you change your ways. You're always playing games. Our love hasn't been the same for a while. You think that love remains? Well, that's okay. You just play a video game. Go ahead and play, yeah. Oh.
Alrighty, Modest Neko here. Welcome to the Cat Clan. Let's see who we got. Alright, the Bros Pros. Let's see, Atius? I always thought that was Atlas. I must have been reading it wrong. Wow. Now I feel under pressure because I pronounced it right the last time. I'm probably gonna say it wrong this time. But, girl named Nastya. Lunabomb, let's see, Jiren, Melanie, and I believe that was everyone, so welcome in, guys. Yeah, I know I'm later than usual, but, I had to set up stuff with the actual scene on the animation, because the second part of the scene I was working on contained a spoiler, so I needed to kind of work around that. So, let me catch up on everyone's messages, though. It's a good day when Modest Neko streams. Oh, thank you. glad you guys are excited for the stream. Right, and I think I got everyone's messages. So yeah, how you guys doing today? Hopefully well. Alright. And Doom, welcome in. I'm here after many years. I'm joking. Gotta say your full username, Doom the Meme Queen. And Polska, welcome in. Alright, so now one thing I know I need to do is I need to copy the frames of the audio and put it within the characters. So for now, I'll do it for Kyle, because I know that he needs these. So I set up a lot of what I needed to, but not fully, because there was a lot I needed to do, so... But yeah, hope you guys are doing well today. Let's paste the frames now. Okay, so that's Control-Alt-V. Good to know. Alright, and that should go to the end of where it needs to be. I've been cutting the scene up into 3 parts. So, scene 1.3 is what this is. 1.1 is what I streamed first. So, first line there, something that I cannot have audio on. Because, again, spoiler stuff. So, let's do this. Okay, so I needed the first frame to be that. That way I have access to all the different angles of him, which I just recently had to retexture him, by the way. That took a bit, but yeah. And then the other frames can go ahead and be break apart frames. So, what I might actually do is have this be its own layer. That way I can always go back to it if needed. That's probably the best idea. So we'll start this down here. see. I'm exhausted. Oh, Superzilla, welcome in. And Jamie Bowler, welcome in. Why are you exhausted? Maria, welcome in. Let's see. This is the great stuff I want to see all week long. Yeah, sorry I wasn't able to do last week. I was having issues. But I'm feeling a lot better this week, so. Let's see. I want to create animations again, Adobe Animate CC, but I'm lazy. That's completely fair. It does take a lot of work for sure. Okay, so what I was going to do now was I was going to go ahead and break apart the second layer. So this is something I'm learning to do right now, because it's like I broke it apart originally with Cartman, and then it's like, okay, well, if I needed his other angles, I wouldn't be able to do that. So now this is one thing where I'm like, okay, well, now I can go back to it and change the angle if needed. So, something to try. But then I break this apart, that way I'm able to actually animate it. So, now we'll take off his head, and then re-add it here, and then one more layer for the mouth. So, and then we should be all set to actually start lip syncing. Hey Kitty, welcome in. Let's see. Okay, I would join the channel, but only have 16 BAHT. Not sure what BAHT means, but no worries. No worries on that. Anyone who is able to become a channel member, donate, or whatever, it's definitely very much appreciated. But of course, just you guys being here is helpful to me. So, Bunnyman, welcome in. Let's see. And Stan Marsh, welcome in. Alright, there was a neighborhood yard sale and it was hot as hell outside. Ooh. So you were going to the yard sale, or you were actually, like, selling stuff? BAHT is Thai currency. Oh, okay, gotcha. Kyle is beheaded! Indeed he is. Godzilla fan, welcome in. Head gone. I mean, I just started to use the actual animation with the frames. Okay. Alright, I have the Stick of Truth files, but not all of them are attached. Oh, believe me, these were not attached either. I had to, attach these all separately and retexture and all that, texturing every single one of these hands and arms and torsos, all these different legs, but it's super helpful to have, like, seriously. And then the good thing about it is, I'm going to go into this real quick, but really good thing about it is when it comes to stuff like the head, you see where they have the drop shadow here, and you can kind of tell whatever it's called, like if you were to, well, there was a way to do it, but basically I was able to see how much opacity it was at, and that showed me how to create my own drop shadows. So that was something that was super helpful there. $1 around 35 BHT. Okay, gotcha. My dad was, my stuff was there too. Okay. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to this part. So he's gonna have a blank expression as he talks. And let me know, hopefully you guys can hear this good enough. I haven't changed the volume, so it should be fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and say guide, I guess, and then audio, that's already named, and then body. Okay, there we go. Oh. So one thing I'm still not sure about, and anyone I guess who has animation experience can tell me, if like I go right when the sound goes, or if I need to be doing it like, whatever it's called, separate time of that. Is that the O mouth? Could have sworn I had a different O mouth. That's weird. Let me check something, because that's weird to me. So I thought that Cartman had a different O mouth. I guess that's the ooh and that's the O, right? Okay, I don't know why I thought it like did look more like that. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Just thinking out loud. Ah. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, that mouth is huge. What the fuck? Yeah, these mouths might need to be shrunk just like the slightest bit. Like, some of them look good. Most of them look good. Why does that O look so ridiculous there? It looks like old South Park. Maybe that's just me. IDK, I just use auto lip sync. I tried using auto lip sync, and I didn't like it. It didn't synchronize very well. Ciao! Hey Marvin, welcome in. I finally got my shiny Mel medal from my brother. Oh, awesome! I'll fix that later if needed. Own. Hey Ace, welcome in. I'm voicing, or I'm lip syncing Kyle right now. So good timing. So yeah, your Kyle voice was pitched down. I went ahead and decided it with my co-writer, which would be the best pitch and everything. But if needed, stuff can always be changed with the pitches without it changing the speed. But yeah, how you doing? Cool. Crap. I always make these decisions and then realize I should have their head moving. Just learn from my mistakes, I guess. Alright, let's make the... Just go back to that mouth, please. Okay. Make the head move. Okay, there we go. Learn as I go. God, that mouth is so huge. Alright. Yeah, so for those who don't know, SP Drew in the chat is the one who, for this scene, we'll just say, is voicing Kyle and Butters. So. Alright, you can always let me know if you need me to redo any lines. Okay. I mean, as far as I know, I think that they're all good. Okay. Now there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely always be sure to move the head before moving the mouths, because it's a bit more of a pain if you make different frames for each mouth and then you decide, oh, I want to move the head now, and then you have to individually move the mouth to match up with the head. It's a nightmare. Okay, cat chirping. Alright, so I might need to turn down the music just slightly so I can actually hear the lip sync as much as I need to. Yeah, moving the head's easier, definitely. Okay, and speakers. Let's see. Okay, now we'll move the head again. I usually try and move the head like every second word, unless it's like a major word. I don't know if that's how South Park does it or not. It's just what seems to look right. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kyle's older voice was a lot higher, and Kyle's newer voice is lower. We're kind of going for the more recent voices more so, but, like, if needed, we can strike a balance in between, but yeah. Alright. Alright, and this is where it's like, it's kind of more of a major word, so I'll also move the head on this one. Mr. NoFlux, welcome in. Didn't miss too much. I think every kid voice has pitched down from earlier seasons. That's what it seems like, definitely. Yeah. Hey, local cat, welcome in. Dude. Oh, there's the audio line. Okay, that should help. Dude. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, does it look fine from far away?
Only to you, dude.
Yeah, looks fine there. So yeah, quite a bit pitched down, but... Again, Kyle's voice is lower in most recent seasons. But who knows, maybe we're not hearing it right. I gotta head off so I can get ready for work. Good luck on the animation echo and goodbye to everyone else. Alright, have a great day at work, Marvin. Okay. And then, now I need to actually go into Cartman's. So we'll go to about 85, I guess. Shit, it sounds so weird. Or, wow. I don't know why I added those new words. I'm sorry. Yes, that was so weird. Haha. I saw haha. No, you sound great. It's always weird hearing your own voice. But again, being pitched down might make it sound weird too. Probably because it's easier on the VAs when their voices aren't as high pitched. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because, and this is the thing with Kenny as well. The voice actor for Kenny, who actually just left. Why is there macaroni everywhere? It's not macaroni. Wait a minute, is that Butters? Yep, that's Butters. That's me. God, that was an awful Butters impression. I can do better than that. That's me. Plus Matt and Trey are like about 50 now. Well, I don't know if their voices changed too much, but anyway, that's not macaroni. You can probably guess what it is, but it's not macaroni. Okay, anyway, let's go to 85. Oh wait, one more thing. I gotta be sure that this is on play once. So otherwise that can get quite frustrating. Okay. And then once again, do the same things for Cartman. Let's go. Audio. Ew, floor macaroni. Yeah, it's not macaroni, it's floor macaroni. Cheesy poofs will be weak. Yeah, they're cheesy poofs. That's why the emoji on this live stream title is cheese. It's cheesy poofs. Thunder just hit your house. You mean lightning, right? Or do you mean thunder shook the house? Because thunder's the sound, lightning is the actual, whatever you would call it, electricity. Visual thing. Yeah, that thing. Alright, head and body. Badui. Okay. And now we need to recopy the audio in, even though he's not talking at this point. Still good to have for when he is talking. Okay. Control Alt C and then Control Alt V. Okay, good to know. I'll go ahead and try that. What in the world is this music? Okay. And then, just like I did, make it to where this is broken apart here. Okay. And have it in place for the first one. Whee! Sam Marsh, Hydwood Windy. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. Put the cheese in the noodles, and what do you get? Mac and cheese. E-poofs. Mac and cheesy poofs. I bet that totally exists within the show. Mac and cheesy poofs. And I bet that Cartman would totally be eating it if it's possible. I mean, he eats cheesy poofs for breakfast. What the heck? It's like in a bowl of cereal with probably milk. That was disturbing. Scientific name is electrons. Goddamn, I'm such a nerd. I mean, good to know. Learn something new every day. Alright, mac and cheesy poofs sounds so nasty. It'd probably be way too cheesy, honestly. It's kind of disgusting how Cartman eat it. Super sounds fucking disgusting. Yeah, cheesy poofs and milk sounds really bad. Mac and cheesy poofs. I think they actually don't they have that? They have like mac and Cheetos. I think they have that, and it looks really disgusting. But Cartman would totally eat it. All right. Go ahead and line this up. Whee! Oh my God! What happened to his mouth? Okay, I think I know the problem, but what the heck? Come on. Single frame. There we go. That's the definition of a crooked smile. Cartman, what do you expect? Yep. Well, speaking of which, gotta try and have him eating the cheesy poofs. Okay,
Dude.
Alright, so at 85, having him do this. He'll just kind of stare at Kyle and blink, I guess. We'll have him blink here. So, 2 frames. Hate when it does that. Come on. 2 frames. In this frame, he'll blink. Why? Whoops. I pressed the wrong one, that's why. That one. Okay. Did that move? No, I think I'm seeing things. Maybe. Yeah, I'm probably not seeing things, but that's something I'll have to fix later. Yeah, I'll ignore the eyebrows. As much as they bug me, it looks worse to move the eyebrows and then have to fix that. So, let's do that. Don't tell me that. Glare at you, Cal. Okay. Alright, now for the hard part. Thinking if I should still have him glaring or not. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to storyboard this yet, because again, was needing to do this to be able to not have scene 1.2 have a spoiler shown to you guys, so I had to kind of skip the scene, but... Alright, so we'll have him kind of move his... Whoops. Let me grab all of it. Move his head down. Whoa, it's not down. Down a bit. And then... Let's see, how can I do this? Hamaka Dior, sorry if I butchered that. Welcome in. Cheesy poops are greater than Cheetos. I mean, I like the hard Cheetos, I just do not like cheese puffs because they taste like cheesy air and that's kind of disgusting. Okay, let's try 2 frames here and then move the body. Alright, doing this all by ear. Thinking. How to make Cartman move his fat ass body. And actually stretch his arm down and shit. Maybe I can move more of the cheesy poofs, because now he's just like legit crushing it under its foot. So I'm gonna move that cheesy poof. Maybe I can make my life a little easier by moving it. Have it like closer to his hand or something. I don't know, man. Okay, let's see how much he can actually stretch his body, or if I have to, like, make him go completely over. He'll look to the side, I guess. Looks down, looks off to the side there. Too much cheese puffs! Rashid Hernandez, welcome in. OMG what? There are things not meant to exist in the mortal plane, and obese Cartman is on that list. Just imagine you animating and eating Weight Gain 4000 and make obese Cartman. Obese Cartman was disturbing, but what was more disturbing was when he was naked in his bed. That was really freaking weird. Like, I know what they were doing, but still. Okay. Oh, maybe just the gradual reaching will work fine. Yeah, I think he is gonna have to stretch more. Goodness, this is gonna look so fucking awkward. Damn it, Cartman, why you gotta be so fat? Makes you harder to animate. Just slowly reaches for it. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Okay, so the moving of the arm looks good. I just have to, you know, actually make it happen. Although maybe it's outstretched too far. Okay, I think it needs to be stretched down a bit. Maybe. Angle it. And down. There we go. That's what I need to do. Okay. I don't want him to look like it's dislocated. Okay. You guys didn't see anything. I totally didn't cheat or anything. No, that would be wrong to cheat. Yeah, that would be totally wrong. That still looks fucking weird, but whatever. It's an in-between frame. Most in-between frames look weird. I missed something. I think. Oh yeah, you're right on the Cheetos. Let's see. Come on. My streaming thing's being weird, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the YouTube real quick so I can actually read what's being said. Okay, oh yeah, you're right on the Cheetos. Pretty sure my brother tried them and I think the taste would be too strong. Yeah, probably. They even have a flaming hot version. What the hell? Oh wow. Yeah, that sounds really disgusting. Okay, Modest, are you gonna try streaming Gang Beast someday? It's a pretty good game. You should try it. I mean, what system is it for? Is it free? There goes Cartman's head for a moment there. Alright, okay, when I'm doing my animations, I'm now trying to draw each layer on different pieces of tracing paper and then drawing on my drawing tablet. Oh, sounds interesting. Spoiler alert. Okay. Not gonna read that out in case it is a spoiler. Too much cheese puffs. Okay. Stanny Boy relates to a lot of people. Yeah. Hey, Retro, welcome in. And French Kid, welcome in. Okay, I think I got everyone. Cartman's mittens look like cheese balls. They do! Stan's assignment in the in-betweeners. Not sure what that is. Cooking to pizza. Been a little hectic lately. My grandma and my cousin are visiting for a while. Well, hopefully it's still a good visit for you. Okay, there we go. Caught up on chat. Because, yeah, this is still an iffy thing about this streaming software. Like, I do like it. It's not Streamlabs, it's actually called Gamecaster. But the only thing that really sucks is that the chat window thing messes up sometimes. And that's a very important thing not to have mess up. Let's see how this looks. Okay, maybe he moves a little too fast there. I'm going to go ahead and extend that a little. Okay, not too bad, I guess. Again, weird in-between frame, but it'll work. And actually, he can go back up the same way. Copy frames. Paste frames. Oh god, what did it do? Okay, that was weird. It's extending, and then that. Okay, I think that's the frame I gotta get rid of. It was just being weird for some reason. Clear. Alright, so now he actually has the cheesy poof. But I'm going to not have it look exactly like that. It'll still be his arm extended a little bit. And now I will assimilate this cheesy poof into Cartman. I mean, the Cartman model. That sounds funny. Okay, moving on. Grab this cheesy poof. Whee! Oh god, where'd it go? Oh no, it's gone. Okay. It's literally behind Cartman now. God dang it. Okay. Lock everything. Except for the cheesy poof. Hide everything. Except for the cheesy poof. There we go. Goodness, Cartman. Just blocking everything. Okay. There we go. Hashtag animator struggles. Oh, fuck. Okay, don't make the mistake I just did. Don't make the mistake I just did. So to avoid this mistake, what you want to do, when I get back to it, is put a keyframe right here. So he reaches down, it's there. So when he reaches back up, you need to put a keyframe here, so that when I take away the cheesy poof, it isn't gone before that. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, please try to keep the chat English, mainly because most people can't understand, and it'll just turn to spam at that point. Hope that's not offensive, it's just more so like how it would be. Okay, so if I were to do that, then where the hell did the cheesy poof go? Okay, down there for some reason. Let's not do that. Okay, now I ended up down there for some reason. Hartman, why are you sitting on the cheesy poof? It's just messed up. Okay, there we go. That time it went easier. Alright, so it was... Alright, it's still going to show that it wasn't there, but I know that it was. Let's say he turned it slightly when he picked it up. Okay, now let's hope that this goes. Okay. Maybe a little farther into his hand. Okay, that should be good. That was more difficult than it should have been, but oh well. I don't know if you saw I answered the question about Gang Beast you asked. Oh, let me double check. Okay, I think most of us can understand Marsh is the Andy Park players. South Park. Andy's from Chucky movies. Okay, yeah, I don't know that. Not really sure, IDK, if its price went down, but I got it for $13, and I think it's for any system. Okay. Crazy Tails, welcome in. I love Tails. Tails is an amazing character. Cartman sits on the cheesy poof.fla. Yes, make an entire animation about Cartman sitting on the cheesy poof. Why is everything stop being everything? I don't know. Hard not to be everything, I guess. Okay, let's do this. So picks it up, and then should be able to go back to his original position now. So, frames, and let's see if the 2-frame thing's good enough for that. So it's Control-Alt-V. Yeah, I'm sorry, I definitely can't read Chinese, and I don't know how to speak it either. Sorry if that'll be an issue. Okay, so now it needs to go in front of his body, but under his hand. So that means I need to make his hand be on a different layer. Okay, gotcha. But his feet also need to be, but it needs to be above his head anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so now what I need to do is make a layer above the mouth. Make it so half his limbs are gone, or at least part of them. Right, and now... I'm doing fine, just got the Rocket Pass and Rocket League. Nice! You're my everything, animation flashbacks. Oh, you are everything that the animation I made? Totally. Alright, I think I could probably try putting the cheesy poop on the same layer. That would probably make things easier, but we'll try it. Okay, so now move it up here. And under his hand? Okay, where was it? It was farther in. Okay. That's fine. It's about right there. A little more. Okay, that's about right. Let's see. And now at this point, he'll look, I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna look. Maybe he'll just stare at Kyle while he's eating a cheesy poop, which would be fucking weird. I don't know where he's looking. He's either looking straight forward, or he's looking down, or he's looking at Kyle. I don't freaking know. It's hilarious either way, because he's just angry. Okay, so just to double check something, is his head in the right placement? Almost. Just needs to be a little higher. Okay. Just a little higher. There we go. That should be good. Okay. I just look at Kyle. Mana, welcome in. It's like, don't tell me that cat. Picks up cheesy poop, stares at him as he eats. It probably would be funny. If anything, just do it for the walls. Alright, let's see.
Dude.
I don't know if he does that too fast or not. Let's see. Okay, let's get out of the Cartman layer, because that makes it look like he picks up a cheesy poop from the void. Okay. Yeah, he moves a little too fast there, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know if it looks natural, but it looks good enough. Okay. So, next action. Yeah. So now to make things more difficult. I'm pretty sure you twist his hand like this. Sort of. You guys probably see what I'm trying to do, but it just takes a bit. Alright, and then his shoulder would need to move in here. The animating just makes it look more, just like he's slowly putting the cheesy poop toward his mouth as he stares at Kyle. Okay. Maybe has the slightest movement of his body. Whoa. Oh, right, because his hand's on a different layer. Yeah, it should move his whole head too, probably. Okay, that's fine. Except for maybe his feet and pants. I think that's what they usually do. They usually keep the bottom part stationary. Just so there's a bit of movement while he's moving his arm. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. Let's see, I like how the chat revives when I speak. Alright, let's see, okay, I'm horrible with animating on my computer. I always have to stay in a highly confined space when I use my computer on Adobe Animate, and I get horrible anxiety from it, so I have to use my phone. Is it because people watching you, or what is that from? Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay. And make sure that we get it before the audio. It seems to do pretty good animating in twos here. So, closer, closer. God, when it gets to a certain point, it looks really weird because they don't have arms that connect, especially when it comes to Cartman. Okay, I might need to look at a reference real quick on this. Because I did this in the beginning. So I just need to see how I did this. I did it for the other arm, but okay, so I did it kind of sideways and then like that. Okay. So, I mean, it's gonna look weird anyway, but I think doing it from the left was a mistake just because it kind of looks like he has more meat on his left side, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So he kind of just angles it toward himself. It's gonna look fucking weird either way. Okay, he makes it go up a little bit. If needed, I'll make it go up a little bit. Cartman, why do you have to be so fat? It makes you weird to animate. It really does. What do you mean by people watching me? Let's see. Well, I was asking, like, because you were saying about getting the anxiety from it and stuff, but let me check back on that. Assert your dominance by death staring someone while eating food. To be honest, Cartman always looks pissed. Or Cartman's always pissed, yeah. Well, that's why I did this. For my custom emojis, I'm gradually making them just South Park style. I did this for Cartman's now. So he's the angry emote now. So it's fitting. He picked it up off the floor. Now he's going to eat it, not gonna lie. Good job, Eric Cartman, good job. Wonder if anyone was gonna notice that. The stream's killing my internet, but it's totally worth it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's killing your internet. I need coffee. Welcome in. I've been watching your tutorials to make some South Park stuff. Thanks. Oh, no worries. Nope. I'm glad that they helped. Wow, I am super awkward when I talk sometimes. I apologize for that. I'm glad they could help. I'm actually going to make a updated tutorial at some time that won't be like split into 3, so it'll be a longer tutorial, but like I'll try and summarize things, and actually I've learned a lot since I did those tutorials, so I've found like some easier way to do stuff, like how I'm working within the character model now. And I didn't know how to do that before, so... Alright, let's see if it doesn't look jerky while doing this. Okay. He'll just start eating it. I think that would be a good idea. As long as he just starts eating it, because I don't think he has enough time to fully eat it by then. But...
You, dude.
Just pauses a moment, quickly picks it up. I think that's kind of funny. Okay. Back to it. Now he opens his mouth. Why not use that mouth? I don't know why this is making me laugh so hard. Angry Cartman. Yeah! Basically. Hello again, Crazy Tales. From a far thought, or from afar, I thought he had a Randy mustache. No, just that angry mouth. Though I think that I might have made, like, it too close to the chin there. So then from far away, it does look kind of weird with that. So I may, like, remake it to kind of raise this up a little more or whatever. So then hopefully from afar, it won't look too weird. But, that's a thing to look into later. I'm going to transform the rest of them into... characters as well, although I am going to go ahead and make the scared one laughing one, just because that does get used more often, at least in my case. Mamma mia, that's a big boy. So how are you doing? Doing pretty well. Definitely better than last week. Oh, Larry. Okay. Sorry if I butchered that. Okay. Okay. Gotta have fun when you animate. That's just how it has to be. Can only make his shoulder look like it's going in so much, so I'm gonna move him slightly again and hope that that looks better. A lot of animating, trial and error. It's fun though, so it's all worth it. Writing Flame, welcome in. Can't wait for this episode. Neko, absolutely love how you managed to capture the style of the show. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. Definitely, been working hard to try and perfect the style. So I'd watch moments of the show and try and see, okay, so that's how they do that. I watched the cheesing episode to see how the cats walk and stuff like that in the newer seasons. I was just about to do it. Kyle starts yelling at him. No, he isn't gonna fully do it. It just looks funny right there. Okay. So now goes into that. Cheesy poof is taken from his hand. Weird in-between frame. Okay, I'm gonna look for another reference of just seeing how many in-betweens I did, because it's been like a little bit since I did this one. So I did it like, yeah, I did it sort of, yeah, 2s or 3s. I kind of did it like that, so. Cheesy poop goes in, cheesy poop comes out. I have a question about Sneko. Can I join your server? Were you banned from it? Because I'm thinking you might have been, in which case I don't know if you should even be in the chat, but I could be wrong. Okay, do the slightest bit up on his hand. Be an in-between of just taking it, and then I guess now the cheesy poof should just have its own layer, because that's going to be a pain having to do it from those, like trying to take the hand and the foot, whatever, each time. It's better just to be able to do that now that, well, maybe the cheesy poof wouldn't be gone from his hand enough. Or maybe it would. I guess I could just like pull his hand away a little more. There we go. Weird in-between frame. Actually. Okay, you can have one more frame with it here. And then have it on its separate layer. And at this frame, it can be the... Whoa, what happened? Oh, I think I know what happened. Alright, so this one needs to get rid of its cheesy poof. And then here, oh god, that is not how I meant to do it. Damn. Let's see. Flip it. Try to make it look like it was still from the same cheesy poof, since it kind of messed up there. Alright, so I think what I had done was get it down to that. I could be wrong. Oh, I forgot. There's one thing I can actually do. Trying to remember how to do it. Duplicate window. Okay, there we go. That'll help. That way I can look back on it. Let me check. Okay. Also, how did you get the models? Just asking. So some of the stuff I had like traced out myself. Some of the other stuff, so you're actually able to use a couple programs to be able to get certain parts from the Stick of Truth game. However, like, for example, Kyle, every single piece of him was separate and not put together at all, and they were all pure white. So I needed to like assemble each individual part together, make sure that it actually fit into where it needed to, and then texture every single part for every angle. So, it took forever. Very worth it. But also, anything that isn't in the game, still gonna have to trace out as usual. So, just a little boost, I guess. Okay, yeah, I don't know about that. That's something I would need to check with, I guess. But anyway, what I was wanting to do with the duplicate window, because I keep saying that I want to go back to this. Oh god, what have I done? Let's not do what I just did. Okay. Anyway, what I wanted to do was go to where he was eating the cheesy poofs in a duplicate window. That way I don't have to keep changing the scene to check it. So, add and get it there. And then, yeah, crunch down with that. And then do it like that. Put in more. And then that. Okay, cool. Alright, good to know. Anyway, catching up on chat. Cut the layer in half when he takes a bite. Yeah, so I kind of did that. I just gotta angle it to where it looks good. So. And from farther away, it doesn't look as weird either. I think I might give Kyle, like, raised eyebrows at this point. It's just looking hilarious. Kyle just looking at him like... I mean, he's already gonna be like, what are you doing? But at the same time, just... okay. I think I made an error right here. Yeah, I made it go too close. Yeah, so I'm going to spread these out. And then this, because doing it on one will not work well. Okay, anyway. How long does animating take? Hopefully you're taking lots of breaks in between. It really depends, because when it comes to stuff like this, like, him eating a cheesy poof is, something where I'm like, okay, I have to get it right, because it needs to look right. So, but like certain other things don't take much time at all. Like lip syncing, I've gotten really good at doing that, so. Okay, so he starts eating it. And then Kyle will talk. That works. Alright. And then, okay. And then I'll go ahead and have his hand kind of pull away. As he still eats it. Okay, that works. Anyway, and welcome back. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Atius? I really don't know. But it really depends. And I do take breaks, but just usually not when I'm working on it, which is bad. So like, I'll take a break to get food, but that's usually after like 4 hours of working on it. So, okay, so I believe what I would do is it would crunch and then go in closer. So let's see. Yes, so then crunch. And then it's when it's the crunch that it goes smaller. Okay. Yeah, again, I'd have to talk to my mods on that. But anyway, oh well, it's just because I'm in a confined space with just a lot of junk and I really don't have anywhere to put all my things. I'm still living with my mom and she doesn't like her things moved. I understand that. Not with my mom, but not gonna say too much more, but I definitely understand that. I'll just say that. So sorry you gotta deal with it though. And equity animations have been really great so far. Thank you. Glad to hear it. No! Don't move his body. Just want to be done with Cartman's weird movement of his hand there. Okay. Looks so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see, does that go too fast?
Don't even.
Ah! Hate when it does that bullshit. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't even.
Did it double?
Don't even.
No, I don't think it did. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. If anything, he's just eating it fast because he angy. And I'll go back to Kyle in just a moment. Jennifer Jones, welcome in. Just until I can get him to kind of reset his position. I'll do it as a 3 here, just so that I can have some variety. I want to reset his position, essentially. And actually, to be sure that it's reset, because he looks like a friggin' hunchback right there, I can go ahead and just copy those 2 things. And then he looks like an angry bulldog that's like, "Don't touch my food!" That's what he looks like right now. And it's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Right, he is slightly moved. So I think if I angle it up just slightly, then that should be good. Okay. Okay, his hand needs to move a little there. He kind of takes it with his teeth, but also like... Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Why are both of those there? That makes no sense, but whatever. So I think that was just an error on my part. Okay, that's fine. What I can do here is just, I guess, clear the keyframes and then move everything over. Because I don't understand why I did that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this scene has a lot to it, so that in itself is going to be a little difficult, but hey, good thing is that I'm learning a lot when it comes to this, so... Wanted to try that. Okay, there we go. Sheena. Yeah, sorry, I'm bad with names. It takes me a bit to remember people's names. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I think I understand. That looks really funny. Okay, and then bites down. And this goes like this. How to eat a cheesy poof 101. Or at least how to animate eating a cheesy poof 101. Well, good thing is that you can actually reuse some frames. But, like, if anything, do some difference to them. That way they don't look like they're being reused. And I actually need to put in some crumbs, too. But, yeah. Can just imagine putting that in a picture frame. Let's see, your biggest fan? Oh, that's really sweet. Matthew Middleton, welcome in. Okay, let's see, not to worry. Oh wait, also sorry if I'm really quiet, though. I've been grinding on Rocket League, but not to worry, I'm still looking at the chat from time to time. Chat's looking pretty clean so far. Yeah. Oh, calling Cartman a hunchback. I mean, he kinda is. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Good enough for right now. I'm done working on Cartman with the cheesy poop. He'll just sit there with that little bit of cheesy poop in his mouth while I backtrack to work on Kyle. So. Okay. Yeah, so Cartman's needs to be changed from a loop to a play once, but before I do that, I'm going to save in case it decides to be weird. Okay, play once. Okay, should be good now. Alright, let's see.
Only to you, dude. Don't even.
Okay. Alright, Kyle. Time for you again. I need to grab an eyebrow. I can grab one from Mr. Kitty, actually. Actually, no, I won't, because I want to be sure it's the right size. Maybe I don't have one that's the right size. Whatever. I'll grab it from Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Come on. Oh, I'm within the Cartman layer. No wonder. Okay. I need your eyebrow. Thank you. Alright, and here's always the hard thing. I guess what I should be doing is on these character models, instead of, like, for when I have it for the first frame, and it has all these going around here, whatever, I should probably have it to where they have eyebrows, because that's always difficult, is worrying if the eyebrows are the right size. So, okay. So, in what frame does he start grabbing it? Okay. So, when he looks back at him, I guess, is when I'll have Kyle raise his eyebrows, like, what? Or look at him weird. Yeah, so 95. Okay. Mouth, head, whatever. Okay. Well, Hunchback of Notre Dame, starring Eric T. Cartman. Yes. Welcome back, Godzilla fan. Right down to first shows, you know. I mean, if needed, I could have a list of, like, viewer names, whatever, but for the most part, I have a lot that I'm focusing on with animating and stuff. But at some point, I'll get it. At some point, I'll remember. That is a very tiny eyebrow. Okay, let's try this. Is that about the size of Cartman's? Maybe? I think it's slightly smaller than Cartman's. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. It looks about right. I'll try 110. Scratch that. I'll try 125. Is that too big? Maybe? Let's go back to trying 110. Eyeballing it. Alright. Do you like South Park? Indeed I do. No, I'm just animating South Park, but I hate the show. Totally. Also, notebook and pencil to start taking notes. Yep. Okay, let's see. That Mamma Mia joke I made is from a video by Jobby the Hung, if you've heard of him. I have not heard of him. Highland stairs looking terrible. Indeed they are. Okay, so yeah, Gamecaster chat still works faster than YouTube chat, so I'll keep it on this. I just, when it gets behind, I'll have to go back to that. Alright, I'll just say at the eyebrows. Good enough for that. And then you make one that goes the other way. Looking at him weird for staring at him angrily. Like, yeah, he was staring at him angrily a moment ago, but Just like, what? What, dude? He makes a lot of inappropriate jokes as for review. Oh boy. Okay, we'll have him move his head a little bit. That way his expression isn't just changing and that's it. That looks a little weird. So, just the slightest head tip. Okay. Okay. Love his vids. Yeah, I haven't really heard of him or anything. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep looking that way. That's fine. Okay. Get over the head first. And I'll probably change the expression again. Alright, imagine if Kyle wrote a book titled Dumbass 101. And most of it is just from things he learned from Cartman doing. So it's like a book of what not to do. It's pretty much just all the things Cartman does. He's also a good singer. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, actually it can be the little bit of kinda scolding thing. But also kinda sounding like it's not. At least that's how it sounds with the expression there. Something looks off about it, but just like a lot of things in this, not everything's final within this, so. Like that O mouth is probably going to be changed, because what the fuck. Yeah, that's not amused at Carmen's behavior. Nope. Nope, not at all. And later I can go in and have all the rest of them blinking, what their expressions are, stuff like that. And that's the good thing about being able to like work within the character, because you don't have to worry about every detail at the same time. I definitely do like South Park. Like is actually an understatement. Been watching it since I was 10. Yeah, that definitely looks too big. This bugs me. I'll fix it later. That's fine. Don't eat. That's a big order for Cartman. Don't eat. Okay, and then another head movement there. Wondering if he should be doing an arm movement or something. Or just like... Yeah, it's better not to move for this part. Just like, what the fuck, Cartman? Type expression. Stuff. But I definitely work on animating a lot off stream, so this is mostly to be like, oh yeah, you guys get a little sneak peek, and also being able to talk with my audience. But like that first scene that I was working on animating last stream, or part of the scene, whatever, I got that finished. The spoiler scene, the been working on that, so. But yeah, there's a lot to it, but I'm also working at a pretty good pace, I'd say. But I could still go faster. Yeah, so usually bigger words there. Okay, let's go little. I mean, I like watching your live streams. I'm glad. I'm glad they're enjoying these. Cartman is my secret Pascal. I was thinking, I'm just like, it looks like Cartman, like right at this frame, right here. It's a very bad innuendo, and I'm just like, no, don't think that. That's awful. But knowing Cartman, I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, let's not have that frame on there, please. Thank you. I can't take that seriously if that's just the frame that's on screen the whole time. Kyle is slowly convinced. Very, very cute. He does that a lot, where he's just like scolding Cartman for being stupid, but not necessarily angry. He just looks offended for him doing stupid things. Kyle, you get offended too easily. Hey, sorry about that. I had to bring in the groceries. No worries. Mr. Kitty in one piece. Yes, Mr. Kitty's in one piece. Yeah, definitely not gonna rush, but I do want to keep working with it and get it done in a pretty good, timely manner. But as I said, it's gonna be a lot longer than the first episode, or quite a bit. So. Okay, off the. Yeah, so it seems like it goes off the there. And then the. I guess that mouth could be the mouth. Definitely the f right there. Excuse me. Offended by how someone could be so stupid like me. Patience, Roselle, welcome in, and, okay, if you had already left, thanks for coming in. Full. Okay, and that's another one where it'd be moving his head. And then I usually go back and have them blink at a relatively-ish fixed rate. I don't know if people blink at a fixed rate or not, but it works. Kyle getting offended easily? That sounds like something his mom would do. I'm sure he's got some things like his mom. I mean, definitely wouldn't be surprised there. Slow. Oh, the weird O mouth again. Back to meeting. Welcome back. Yeah, definitely gonna fix that later. Okay. And we're gonna be getting to the harder part here. I mean, I have a lot of anger issues. Maybe you relate to Kyle in some ways. Whoops. I was going to have him move his head again. And we'll go ahead and reset the head position here. Actually, resetting it makes it go down a little bit too, because I had raised his head a little bit. Wood! Wood! Okay, and I haven't had Kyle blink yet, so... And then... frown. I should make Cartman finish eating this cheesy poof. You know he wants to. Even if I just get it to the chew position, at least get this cheesy poop out of his mouth. Can't take it seriously. And then... he'll just be chewing while staring at him. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Pedro Hernandez, welcome in. This should be something Stan should do. If you complete 4 different stunts in the air, you earn the ranks of Stanley McMarks. What do you think? I'm not sure who Stanley McMarks is. So... them both having the same mouth there. Get back to that. Okay. Alright. And actually, here's something that everyone should do who's animating, especially with this program. Don't just save often. Save as, and then make a backup file. And then what I usually do, because I don't want to work on the backup file, is I'll do save as again, and then do it as the original file. And then that way I save the backup, but I'm still working on the main file. So...
Don't eat stuff off the floor, dude.
okay, so it goes from that to... okay, so let me go out of this frame into there. Okay. And... okay.
Don't eat stuff.
Okay, I think that starts late. That starts late, for sure.
Don't eat stuff off the floor, dude.
Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't start late. I can't tell. I'm gonna make sure it lines up. 108 is where it starts doing the audio here. Yeah, it does. I think I just made him start a little too late. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Alright. And then move it here. Hopefully that's all I need to do. Okay, that should be good now. Sometimes just needs little tweaks there. Wise words make our wise words indeed. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your file got corrupted. That's awful. Let's see. This name is cool. Stan Kenny and Butters are so unamused. I mean, they still will be for the most part, but Kenny's just looking down at the cheesy poops like, food. This is food. Okay, let's make sure this looks good for that.
Don't eat stuff off the floor, dude.
Still looks like it kind of starts early, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna make Kyle blink, I guess, at 120? Yeah, it's already set up for me to be able to have him blink. Whee. That frame's funny. Okay. Alright. Let's see what to work on next. I guess they're blinking. So many colors. Yes, so many colors indeed, because everyone is here at the same time. They're just observing. Butters might have more of an expression, but maybe not. I'll set up everyone's stuff right now. So I'm kind of hesitating just because, make sure I did that right. Anyway, I'm kind of hesitating just because, the next scene I gotta do is harder. And also, I didn't texture it yet, so it looks awful. But, you guys probably don't care too much about that. Let's go Bodhi body. It really looks like he was trying to fart. I thought it looked more like that dat ass emote or whatever, except without the glasses. Instead, his eyes are closed. That's what it looked like to me. Like, It's right. Spell my dominance. No, I mean, if it was Kyle trying to do it, then it was trying to have Cartman spell his dominance. God, so weird. Okay, head and mouth. Again, I apologize if I'm a bit unorganized with this. Still getting used to restreaming with this stuff. Okay, so let's paste the audio here again. Since I have to do the setup for them eventually, since they all talk throughout this. Let's have Stan missing for a second, and then he comes back. Woo! Stan should create a trick called Stanley McMurphy. I mean, jacking someone else's trick. Okay. And now that can be broken apart. And then put on the body layer, and then we're gonna behead Stan. All the rest of them got beheaded, so why would it be fair for Stan to keep his head? Or just be like, fellas, what are we doing? Stan and Kenny are thinking, why the fuck are we here again? just watching the usual antics of Kyle and Cartman. They're used to this. It's just like in my server how we're used to Real and Minty just doing their weird argument things. It's just a thing that happens. Although Kenny's not even paying attention. He's just like, the cheesy poofs are calling me. I want them so badly. It's food. Okay. And just continue to set them up, I guess. And copy frames. Kenny. Oh. Yeah, so from what I can see in the future. Oh god, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Okay. Don't do that. Anyway, from what I can see in the future, a lot of these will be animation streams, but some of them, if it ends up coming into that time, then most likely it'll end up being sometime when I need to create assets and such. I was about to say mouth, but that's not quite needed for Kenny. He just has a head layer and a body layer, and that's it. Kenny has no mouth. Well, there's nothing we can see. No, totally, Kenny has no mouth. Does anyone want love in South Park? What do you mean by that? That's only Thurston loses his head too. That's what Robespierre? Not sure how that's pronounced, said. Who's that? Probably gonna sound dumb for that, but I don't know. When Adobe Animate glitches on the characters, it looks like they're dancing cursedly. Oh! If I think I know what problem you're talking about, and I know how to fix that. For if you're wanting to see that. So basically, for anyone who does Adobe Animate, and this is the problem right here that I can give an example of. So basically, you see these two Kenny frames here, and then a bunch of blank ones. That's because I'm having it where I animate within him. Okay, well, this is on loop right now. You want to put it down to either single frame if you're doing something like choosing the mouths, like what I was doing this whole time. I have all the mouths within this right here on the timeline, and that's how you're able to choose it. You make it a graphic, that's an important thing, and a single frame. So, because sometimes it'll glitch out. If you don't have it be a single frame, then it's going to loop the whole thing. Like, I'm just going to show it just so you can see that, because this mistake happens a lot. Sorry, Stan, I'm going to make your mouth glitch out for a moment here, So it's default on loop for some reason. Like, yeah, his mouth just disappeared there. So now I'm scrubbing across the timeline and his mouth is like moving like that. So to fix it, just do single frame for that. And then if you're animating within the character, make sure it's play once. And he disappeared. Oh yeah, I know why he disappeared. I need to go back to the first frame to bring Kenny back. And then extend him for the whole rest of it. But anyway, yeah. So if Adobe Animate is glitching out, that's most likely why. Oh, and the next big thing, do not use movie clip if you're doing something like this. Or like if you have the mouths and they're set as a movie clip, then it will, like, you won't see it on the timeline, but whenever you go to like play the whole movie, it will glitch out like that. So just a tip for anyone who's animating. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. Sorry about that. Break apart. And no, he doesn't need a mouth. Totally doesn't have a mouth. Okay, there we go. And booters. I like the dramatic music playing in the background while you're talking about this glitch. Glitch is a very dramatic thing. Can ruin lives. Okay, couple frames. So basically, also another thing when working inside these character things, what I'm doing is I'm pasting in the frames of the audio so that I can work within the character. However, you definitely want to take them out. Like, take out this audio layer once you're done with that, because otherwise it's gonna like echo and sound weird and yeah, all types of stuff like that. Anyway, guide. I did that wrong. Guide. What if Stan starts his very own group, Stan Squad? I mean, who knows what's gonna happen with how this last episode went. I'm assuming everyone's seen the episode by now, but I could be wrong. Okay, almost done with this. Just need to break apart butters and then do something. Okay. Necrostream is Necrostream. All Necrostreams are good. All. Well, thank you. Okay. Anyway, and then head and mouth. Behead the butters. Behead the buttery boy. And then head and mouth. Butter's just being beheaded for a little longer than the rest. Sorry, boy. Here, you can have your head back. Honestly, felt underwhelmed by both. I mean, I liked the most recent episode. I thought it was good. In Integrity Farm standards, because there was no Integrity Farms. But I didn't really like the pandemic special. Okay, there we go. Now pick random times for them to blink. I had Kyle blink at... So here's how I usually do it. I had Kyle blink, I believe, at 1:20. I had Cartman blink at... Because I want to make it different. You don't really want them to blink at the same time. It might happen sometimes, but it just looks weird. Now it looks like they're both doing it. But anyway, 70 was when he did it. So then I usually go by increments of that. So okay, 20, 70, that means that we want this other one to blink at a different time. I'll just do it when it's on 80. Well, and no, no. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the episode wasn't one of their best, but it was good for how they've been lately. I mean, I do like some of the most recent episodes. I'm just usually like, oh, different thing happening. And then Integrity Farms happens, I get bored. And then other thing happens again, and oh yeah, this is funny. So, I think the only one I was really laughing about with actual Integrity Farms stuff was the Banned in China one. I think that was the only part where it's like, I did actually laugh with the Integrity Farms part there. Okay. And then Kenny, you can blink at, let's see, I guess you can blink at 40. Yeah, so I usually have him blink like every 100 frames. I don't know if that's accurate or not for actual blinking, but whatever. And so if you do it every 100 frames, then in that case you're going to want to do it for the ones following it. So, whoops. I did not need to make his body there. Just needed to do the head. Okay. Yeah, so messing with Kenny's hoodie was hard. Because at one point, when I was trying to, like, have him look every direction, it would not work. Because his eyeball, like his pupil here is almost disappearing. Well, it was disappearing completely before. And then when I'd make his hoodie too big, it would, like, it would just look huge. Like, this already looks huge, but it's better than it was. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this at the next 140. I've barely watched Modern South Park lately. I mean, are you caught up on the episodes, or? Okay. And have me blink here. So, sorry if some of these have a bit of lull in them. I'm trying to commentate with the animating, but usually I'll just like work with music and not talk, so thing to get used to. Okay, so Cartman's first blink was at 70. So now, did we reach 170 yet? Nope. So, not gonna worry about Cartman's. Kyle did 120, which means you can also blink at 20. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, I'd say it's really nice being able to work on it in this way within the character, because before I'd do it on the main timeline, and going back and making changes like this, when you have like a million different layers for each character or different folders, whatever, was a nightmare. But it actually took me forever to find out how to do this, because I'd try and do it with movie clips and different stuff that you guys probably don't know the terminology of, so don't want it to go over your guys' head. But tried it with different things, and yeah, that it took forever for me to actually get it figured out. Okay. And then Kenny's, I did 20 and 120, I believe. No, 40 and 140. Okay. And then Butters, so we have 20, 40, 70, and 80, I think. So we should do Butters as 100. He's the easy to remember one. He's the 100 boy. Dokily dokily. I should look into, like, tutorials of how people animate blinking. Because I could be doing this completely wrong. But, unless it's noticeable in my animations, it's probably not too wrong. Actually, when I was watching how the South Park people do it, sometimes they don't even have them blink for a long time. That would give the characters pretty dry eyes. I'm still really not sure what you're talking about, Pedro. Also, please don't repeat messages. Yeah, I don't think he needs to blink at 0. We'll just go 100, 200, whatever. Okay. Got about a half hour left for that. I guess I could have it go toward, because I really don't want to work on Cartman chewing right now. Hey! Welcome in, Spirit Okami. Not sure if you got a nickname you want me to call you on here, but hope you're doing well. Watching the old South Park episodes gives me some nostalgia. I need to watch more of the recent episodes, because I've watched so much of the older episodes that, like, that's pretty much all that I've been watching. Okay, so now I do warn you guys ahead of time. This probably looks ugly because it's not textured. But let's see.
Dude.
So
Poor dude.
145 might be enough. If not, then 150. Either way. Alright, so then the cool thing about doing it outside of this is then you can move the whole character. And this is actually really hard if you don't do it this way. And then way to fix it is be sure that it's within the correct frame, 145. Okay, so Kyle, you are going to be temporarily removed from this scene. And put over to the white area. He will be the most colorful thing here. As I said, stick of truth assets, so these things will need to be changed. But, got this here. And now we can get the camera to come over here. I mean, even without textures, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, well, stick of truth files. Big help, but I really don't want to rely on it for too many things, because, yeah, it might be iffy. See sparkling white kitchen, my eyes! Alright, so the camera move here? No, it did not. I need to move the camera here. This is going to be difficult. Okay. Got to move the... Oh my god. Don't... No! Come on! There's gotta be a faster way. Sheebus. I know there's a faster way to do it. Okay. Well, how about this? I animate over here, and then get the camera there eventually. Later. That's freaking awful, man. Maybe that's a tutorial lookup. Oops. Did not mean to paste him in the same place. I meant to paste him here. He's probably going to end up elsewhere. That's fine. Lock the background. And now let's find Kyle. Where'd you go? Okay. He's just a little farther away. Whee! Just zoom in like that. Oh, you mean, my keyboard? So you do control, you hold down control on the keyboard, and then I have a mouse that has a wheel, so then you zoom in and out that way. So, closing time, open all the doors, and let you out into the world. I'd sing it, but I don't want to chance copyright. So I don't know how strict YouTube's going to be. Okay, so I want him to be coming in off frame, but since I can't aim the camera yet, now he's going to be turning this way. And this is where the first frame guide comes in handy. Because now, go to the first frame. Yeah, I do have to click the actual frame. But go to the guide frame, and now I can choose his sideways way. So, copy that, and pasto. Pasto presto. Whoops. Fuck! That was... Wait, I did do it right. Holy crap, I did it right. Yay! I thought that was going to be wrong. Yeah, getting the textures made takes a while. But hopefully the animation style is looking enough like the actual show. Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's going to be difficult on me. Because for some reason now it's not wanting... Oh, it's because I'm on Kyle's frame. Okay, never mind on that. I realized my problem. Okay, there we go. Man, Trisha, why are you all? Very valid. Well, I mean, my co-writer and I are pretty good at coming up with the jokes and stuff, but as far as the animation goes, I could probably do that job. Need to be a little faster, but I could probably do that job. Okay, so now I can break it apart. Where's the break apart? I think it's Control B. Let's try that. Well, yep, there we go. Okay. And he's still going to look irritated here. Beheaded Kyle. Okay, and now he needs his eyebrow back. Oh yeah, this is one thing I really like about the fact that when you're working within their designs, even though he's way over in the living room, and if I double-clicked, went out of this, whatever, went back to here, then he would be gone. He would be back in the place he's supposed to be. But when you're working within the model, it actually has them where they're supposed to be. So, kind of interesting fact there. So, let's go back to Kyle. Okay. Give me one of your eyebrows. Okay. Yeah, irritated look looks good. And with what I was saying, the thing that is really nice is before, when you're trying to do it on the main timeline, if you're trying to make him walk and talk at the same time, so many frames, so hard to do it. But like with this, you're actually able to have him move while like talking at the same time, and it make it a lot easier. It's so nice. Quality looks great, thank you. Okay, so we'll come in here. Maybe I should start it at 150. Just because, like, I want him to be walking in, yes, but I also want him to kind of talk while he's walking in, just because I want to take advantage of that. I was never able to do that very easily before. Okay, so... And he's going to go up to this cupboard right here. I used to use the motion tween, but it does look kind of bad. So I'm not going to use motion tween. Let's see if animating in twos works for that. So now you can turn on the onion skin. Okay, what happened with that? Oh, the camera. Okay. And let's tip him like this. Kind of lift him up a bit. And if it goes too fast, I can always change that. And then down like that. But moving a little more. Toggle that on and off. And then notice sometimes it looks like they go forward like this, and then other times it looks like they just jump up like straight like that. So but now you guys are getting a taste of a walk cycle. Not too bad. Your hair, hand it over. Still amazing that he can keep his hair in that hat, but I guess it just floats is why. Floats. It the hat pushes it down basically. I don't know if he's moving too slow here or not, or too little bit of... If anything, he's moving too fast. actually, what's probably a good idea to do is to ensure that you, instead of doing the in-betweens first, ensuring that he gets to the point where I want him first, and then going to there. Nearing 2 hours, only making content creator can keep someone like me with short attention span interested. Glad to hear it. Although, 2 hours is pretty much what I usually go. But I do want to, let's see. When he starts talking, I guess he could reach there maybe at... I guess I'll try it at this point, see if it looks good. So I'll skip ahead, put him to over here. He looks bigger than the cupboard, and that may not be a good thing, but should be able to turn him at this point. Oh wait, was that 175? Yeah, 175. Okay, and actually I didn't even need to break this apart unless I wanted to do something different with it. Okay, actually another thing that I can do, because I have all the hats within here. So if I didn't want to go take that first frame again, I could just go like this, back. But actually, I was wanting to turn its body. So anyway, you can go back, back, back. This is where it gets tricky. Yeah, that's where it's a little harder, because the feet have it weird. So that's where I would want to be sure that it looks good with that. But anyway, back. Yeah, sometimes you can do that, but at this time it's going to look wrong if I do it. So I'm going to do the original way with what I was saying, because you have to like make sure the placement is good and all that. So anyway, put him up here. There will be double Kyle for a moment. OMG, Kyle's back! Sure looks it. Okay, and now should be able to break them apart. After I do what I was going to do, that would have been a mistake. Okay. And, you know, straighten them out. Okay. I own one of those hats. It's very roomy. It looks like it, definitely. Fat Kyle. I got it in PAX to see you. Alright, thanks so much for coming in, and, yeah, have a great weekend. Okay, so, now, I can, what I was going to actually do at this point, let's make it look that way. Yeah. So, I think I could still break it apart, though. Maybe. This one's hard to say. It really is. So, I'll figure it out. Anyway, for now I'll just do this. Because there's something I want to do. I want him to, like, look over his shoulder while he's kind of facing it. And that's what's kind of hard to do, if you guys get me. That's what, like, is hard to figure out what to do. But now he's not facing the right place. But if I put him over here, then he will be. So, I guess go in between, right? Where's that? Okay, it's right here is where he needs to be. And I'll need it to look like he's actually reaching up to it as well. So, as I said, that's why I was kind of hesitating, because this is a difficult scene, to say the least. Okay, so now here's another error that it's having. You just got to be sure that it's on the correct layer, and it is not. So 175 is what this needs to be on. Good to check that every once in a while, because that is what messes up stuff. And it's usually on the dots that you need to be sure of that. So 153, 158, that's not correct. 150, 145. Yeah, so it's off by like 5 seconds for some reason. Go back to this, make sure it's at 1, but yeah. So pretty much whenever you do anything with the top model, you want to be sure that you line them up, because otherwise that makes the frustration of you're trying to do something within the model but then it's not lining up. So just stuff I learned. Again, I can put stuff like that in the tutorial, but it's stuff to talk about. And I'm so glad that Adobe Animate actually added the frame thing right here telling you how many frames it is. It says 24 FPS and it says 152F for the frame. So happy that they added that, because I don't think they had it before, unless I just didn't notice it. And that was such a pain to try and figure out which frame it was. Guess it wasn't as important, but still. Alright, 154. A little bit of a pain to do this, but definitely worth it with being able to have freedom with this. 156. And hopefully it'll just stay on track now. 158. Okay, there we go. And then with having it go to here at the end, that gives me the end goal. That way I'm not just having like that. And actually, we can extend this to here. And now I can see where he's going to be. Okay, so we have about 8 minutes. I can work on his walk cycle here. Full cover. Yeah, it's the Stick of Truth files. So that's how Cartman's cupboard looks. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. I worried there for a moment, but I didn't need to. It's hard to tell how far or fast he needs to be walking. Not too bad. Not too bad on the speed there. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, he probably wouldn't reach that in time. So I'll probably need to lengthen the strides. I gotta go now. Kong Godzilla need me in battle line. Okay. Well, thanks so much for coming in. Have a great weekend. I also don't want it to look too off. So that's fine. I'll go back and lengthen the strides later. So I guess a good thing to do would be to sort of work backwards. Like go to the point where he's going to be here. Straighten it out. Because then he goes forward, so actually he needs a little more time to go forward. So I'm definitely going to have to strengthen these. Yeah, he's multiplying! Oh no! Cartman would be devastated. Because then he's going to need to turn and then kind of make a little movement to go forward. So. Alright, let's turn that off. So the end goal is right there, and then he turns around. That's when he starts talking. And then kind of needs to make at least one movement of going toward it. So, yeah, this is going to take a lot of fixing up, but that's fine. That's something I can do off stream anyway. Next, had to unpack my stool. Oh, you were able to pack a stool? I mean, maybe I'm not understanding what that is, but using Shadow Clone Jujitsu. Indeed. Yeah, I should probably have one frame of him just standing still, and then one frame going forward. Ah, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. That's pretty much why I go the 2 hours. It's funny. Okay. A little forward, going up like that, and then it goes... There we go. Perfect. So, well... Actually, if I wanted to have him walk a little bit, I could also just, like, extend it back here as well. So, I'll figure something out. Need a drink. Ah! I mean, 'cause it's not even that much off. So I think if I pull it back just a little bit, because I was thinking of doing 145 to begin with anyway, or 146 I guess. So if I pull it just a little back, and then pull these forward, I think that I'll have plenty of room to be able to do this. Hand cramp. Oh no! Sorry about leaving again. Had to get some ice cream. Oh, I want ice cream. Sounds good. Okay, and then that's where it's messing up. Or, it's not messing up, it's because I changed it. So now I think I gotta go back through and change all these again. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh well. I guess that's a good thing to check through at the end, if anything. Because really, there's nothing going on within his character model anyway. So, I'll go from here to here. And let's shorten this to here, because I only need to know when he gets here. And then down. Move, Cal! Maybe I gave myself a little too much room, actually. Trial and error. The world? That was weird. Okay. Anyway. Walking distance from an ice cream place. Oh, that sounds nice. Then again, maybe not, because you'll spend a lot of money on the ice cream. Yeah, that distance is probably good. And there. Oh, now I know what that sound is. The cats are trying to get in my room. The door's closed. Probably don't find it fair that there's one cat in here, but that's because she wasn't running around. She was trying to sleep. Okay, back to just closing this off, because I need to know where he is here. Alright, maybe I was wrong. It should close the distance pretty well. And up. Okay. And then here, just for the last one. And then once I fix the things, then it shouldn't mess up. But I'll fix this one right now because that's throwing me off. 172. Whee! There we go. Okay. Okay, so I think for this... just a... Because he's already going up, but whatever. He'll make it there. Hopefully it won't look too weird. Why isn't it going forward? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't get why it's not going forward, but whatever. Okay, yeah, my cats are really trying to get in there. Oh, Spirit is leaving its body. That's sure what it looks like. Okay, let me take off those now. Okay, I know the problem there. Oh. Yeah, problem there is, again, this needs to be lined up. 170. And then it should be fine. 70. Oh god, he goes back a step. That's the problem. Yes, that's how you walk. You walk forward and then you walk back. Okay, that's why it was looking weird. That makes more sense. I could not understand what the hell it was doing. Back, forward, forward. Keep going forward, Kyle. Don't look back. Don't go back. That's not a good thing to do. And now he's overshooting it. Almost got this. Almost got it. Okay, cool. And I'll be having his head look a different way to be able to show that he's kind of talking. And then part of it, I could probably just have his head move for that.
Yeah.
Dang camera movement. Okay, let me fix that just so it doesn't jerk. And let's see.
Yeah, the whole.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, the whole.
A little jerky, but again, trial and error. I'm back in the stream. Brumation, welcome in. Okay, so yeah, I think that that's a good place to end the stream for now. Sorry that you had just come in, Brumation, but, yeah, so I think that's a good place to end it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and, I'll still work on trying to, stream animating, each week, because, it seems to go pretty well. And, now that I have this whole scene relatively done, it shouldn't be too hard this time to be able to have something to actually animate on stream that won't be a spoiler, so. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for coming in, guys. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll be in the Discord at least for some of the time for anyone who's wanting to chat with me or whatever. So, yep, have a great night, and keep your clutch.